In this question, we're going to simplify the first rational expression times the second rational expression. So we need to be able to factor when there is more than one variable in the trinomial. Just looking, I have an idea that we will probably begin each bracket with a factor of a, or excuse me, we'll probably begin each bracket with a term including a, and end each bracket with a term including b, because the degree of a in the first numerator descends from 2 to 1 to 0, and the degree of b ascends from 0 to 1 to 2. That's actually true in every one of those numerators and denominators. So when we factor, we do in fact end up with that. We have 2a plus b times 3a minus b over a minus 2b times a plus b. We have that rational expression multiplied by 4a plus 3b over times a plus b over 3a minus b times 2a plus b. And we can get to work eliminating factors that are common to both the numerators and denominators. 3a minus b divides with 3a minus b here. We can divide this first numerator by 2a plus b and divide the second denominator by 2a plus b. We're allowed to do this across the fractions, so to speak, because we're multiplying. We also can divide by a plus b in the first denominator and a plus b in the first numerator. And that leaves us with 4a plus 3b over a minus 2b. But we have to also consider our restrictions. In this situation, we could have stated our restrictions as b being isolated and stating what b cannot equal in terms of a, or as a being isolated and stating what a cannot equal in terms of b. I chose the second approach. So for our first restriction here, a minus 2b cannot equal 0, I simply isolated the a and said a cannot equal 2b. Our second factor of our denominator is a plus b. Stating a plus b cannot equal 0 and isolating a leads to a not equaling negative b. We then have a factor of 3a minus b in the denominator. Stating 3a minus b cannot equal 0 and isolating a leads to a not equaling 1/3 b. And finally we have 2a plus b cannot equal 0. And so stating that cannot equal 0 and isolating for a, we get a not equaling negative 1/2 b. And so we can state our simplified expression as 4a plus 3b over a minus 2b on the condition that a does not equal negative b, negative 1/2 b, 1/3 b, or 2b.